You keep saying some really important things here. You want to increase average handle times. That's one of those key metrics that usually, if we're trying to reduce costs and we're trying to save costs, because one of the biggest overhead, we're not trying to usually increase average handle times. But I understand in the context that you're talking about here is sometimes it's in the better interest of the business and the growth of the business to spend the time with the customer to solve their problems, turn around and actually use that as a growth opportunity, not oh, I'm being judged on my average handle times. I'm going to get in trouble if my average handle times go up. So how do you consult with the agents then in terms of the KPIs that they're being measured on?
This is a great conversation, and we're working on what good looks like when we embrace digital, when we embrace this omni-channel experience, when we embrace how to constantly engage in more complex cases. Because you're right, as the simpler things go away, it does mean the more complex cases that require more agent attention come to us. And yes, that is a trade off we have to make where average handle time or resolution time may go up. But as long as we know that it goes up for the right reasons, we're comfortable with that. I think metrics are only as important as the means they serve. Metrics by themselves don't say a lot. It's in the context of the business you're trying to manage and the customers you're trying to serve. So I'm very pragmatic, and our leadership is very pragmatic to say, what are the new metrics we need to reflect good in this new digital world?
Was that an education with the rest of the C-suite and the board in terms of enlightening them that there is a reason for a whole new set of metrics? Nobody's getting rid of CSAT scores or anything, but how we look at this and how we judge this has to be changing.
Yes, and the benchmarks change. What does the benchmark look like for more complex products versus simple, complex versus engagement? And I'm very fortunate to have a very open and supportive board and leadership team that is very much about let's stay informed and educated and do the right thing by the customer. But I would say, as long as people know you're doing the right things, let's look at technology. Let's look at different ways to help our talent get skilled. Are we constantly investing? Are we looking at ways to build capabilities out? Folks are comfortable that we will measure the right things.